It was the trip of a lifetime for a group of American Jewish children. As part of a leadership project, 5 kids aged 13 to 17 from the Atlanta Jewish Academy traveled to Azerbaijan in April to learn about the history and culture of the Muslim country, which lies on the Caspian Sea wedged between Russia and Iran. They came away impressed and surprised.
Azerbaijan is the prime example of coexistence between Muslims and Jews, all religions, coexistence and tolerance with the synthesis of modernity into the culture, that I think it's really a beacon of progressiveness. It should be the greatest demonstration to the world.
The main idea behind the trip was to give the American students a better understanding of a region they know little about. They were accompanied by Rabbi Reuven Travis and Jewish community leader George Birnbaum.
We in America, we look at what's going on in the world and we see such a turbulent world, a lot of strife, a lot of violence, a lot of it based on religious differences. Azerbaijan is really a model of what former Soviet and current Muslim countries should look like. This is the way the world should be. Still true to their culture and their heritage, yet open to the West and open arms and complete freedom of religion, freedom of expression. It's really the model for what this part of the world should look like.
I'm standing on a street corner with a kippah on my head, feeling perfectly at ease. There are cities in Europe, I wouldn't walk the streets with a kippah on my head. I'd be sure to have a cap and I'd be very fearful. My students, myself, are just feel at home.
The trip was facilitated on the ground by the European Azerbaijan Society, or TEAS, which arranged logistics as well as the sightseeing itinerary, which led the Jewish group from the old city in the capital of Baku to the ancient rock paintings in Gobustan and the home of the mountain Jews in Guba. Yevda Abramov, a member of the Azerbaijani parliament, or Milli Majlis, accompanied the Jewish visitors to Guba. He noted Azerbaijan's strategic location along the Silk Road, the ancient trading route that was central to cultural interaction between the East and West.
Travelers from around the world and merchants came here with their caravans and stayed in Azerbaijan. They saw the hospitality and tolerance of the Azerbaijani people with their own eyes. This tradition continues to this day.
Azerbaijan's multi-faith composition is rooted deep in its history, and the country is now poised to use its historical position as a tolerant and multi-faith nation to promote religious tolerance throughout Central Asia and beyond. The trip has been so successful that the project may be repeated every year, while creating a similar program to bring Azerbaijani students to the U.S.
Over here it's very good. Muslims and Jews get along together. We have the communities, or we have the friendship bridge. So it's good that we can be together and work with each other and stay at peace with each other.
Helping to bridge the gap between the countries, cultures, and religions.